How's it going, YouTube? This is Gemini Jets 1272 here, coming at you guys with another video. As you guys can tell by the title, this is a much different video than what I normally do. But anyway, before we get started with that, I just have like 3 things to say before we get started. One is that exactly 1 week from today, I'll be flying out to Portland. Well, I'm going to Washington, but I'll be flying into Portland. So yeah, I'm very excited about that. I'll provide more. I will provide detailed stuff about my flights. A week from yesterday, I will, because I'll have it the day before I leave, so everything can be up to date for you guys. So yeah, and you guys can track me and all that stuff. But anyway, schedule, because I'm gonna try to get all the news done in the beginning of the video, not at the end, just because most people don't watch the end. But for news, guys, or for my schedule coming up, I'll have this video today. I'll have a Southeastern Georgia airport update either tomorrow or Friday or this weekend. But coming up, I will have that. And then, actually, no. I'll have a Southeastern Georgia airport update before this weekend. No, between tomorrow and Monday. And then, no, I'm getting really mixed up here. Between tomorrow and Saturday, and then either Sunday or Monday, I'll have a San Diego airport update, because that was requested by Somerset County Nick Glykos. I hope I'm saying that right. I think I am, but anyway. Yeah, so he requested me to do that airport update. And then somebody else also, Charles Sullivan, requested me to do a Boston airport update. But the reason why I'm not doing the Boston airport update is because it takes too long to set up, and San Diego won't take as long, so that's why I'm doing that. But I will get your Boston update out there. For shout out to Charles Sullivan. Go subscribe to his channel, by the way, and also go subscribe to Nick Glykos, Somerset County's channel. And then I don't know if this was requested, but it may have just been I had a request from, who was it? Aviation 18. He asked me to do a review of my newest model. That was this plane. So, but I've already done one of that, so I'm doing this video, which, as you guys can tell by the title, is a mold review of Gemini jets from 2002 to 2016, and then one Aeroclassics. So it's like the mold, like it's not like the model, it's just the mold. So anyway, before I get too long, I'm just gonna get started. Right now, we'll compare the Gemini Jets 2002 release to the Gemini Jets 2011 release. Sorry guys, if you guys hear me kind of, I have a piece of gum in my mouth, that's why you may hear me like chewing. And I did not include the boxes because the boxes really haven't changed. I mean, they've gotten to like the blue color for the Gemini Jets, but Aeroclassics are just the standard blue box is what I got, is what that is. It's a blue box model. Anyway, we're going to start off with the 2002 model. We're on the right side of the aircraft right now. Okay, so we're going to start out with the cockpit windshield. As you can tell, on the 2011 release, it just looks a lot more detailed. You have like the silver, in between the windows it's silver, unlike this one it's just white, so it just looks like they just stuck those on right there. Doesn't look as detailed as that one. The nose cone is painted on very nicely on the 2011 release. It's not painted on this one at all. For the gear, for the nose gear, pretty much the same, I guess. There's more detailed, there's a difference in the bellies, I'm pretty sure, but I can't remember. But yeah, for that, here's the, actually, I'm just going to run through this model, and then I'll go through that model also. So anyway, here you have the, on the 2002 release, they did paint on the cargo doors, obviously. There were no landing lights, and it had the ugly one-piece wing. It just does not look very good with that gap right there, and I just like the two-piece wings a lot better, but obviously back then they didn't have them. Actually, now there are very few planes that have them still, or that have the two-piece wings. Anyway, on this on-wing detail, not too bad. I mean, pretty good actually. Actually, about the same as the 2011 release, so they didn't really change that. Back, yeah, back cargo door. It's not. It's kind of hard to see if I can. If the camera can focus. I mean, it's kind of painted on pretty lightly, so it's kind of hard to see. But anyway, one big pet peeve I have about this model is the horizontal stabilizers. They're one-piece horizontal stabilizers. Most of you guys who were not collecting back in 2002 or the late 90s or the early 2000s didn't know that at one point in time they had this, or at least I think they did. They had the one-piece stabilizers. I think they may still have them, but this one just looks a lot more ugly because it has like the. It's basically they just like pushed it up and slipped it on there. Like these ones, I think if they are one-piece stabilizers, then they're pushed in through there. Like they're not. It's hard to explain. I'll try to compare it here. But anyway, as you can see with like that one, there's that little ugly gap like there's on the wing, so it looks like they just like there's no. I don't know. This is really hard to explain, guys. But anyway, you guys can see the difference. If they are one-piece wings, then Gemini just did a lot better on this one because they made it. They just like put it through the fuselage, unlike this one where they attach it to the fuselage. That's what I was trying to say. All right. Yeah, that's about it for the right side on this model. Now we're gonna go to the right side on this model. Turn this over. Alright, we already did the cockpit windshield and the front doors. In the landing gear. And then for the doors, this one obviously has more detail on it. Like, it's actually, like, painted in the colors. Unlike this is just black and white. This one actually has, like, the red, information stuff on the doors. I can't really remember what it's called. Anyway, cargo doors, obviously, you can see them a lot better than... Well, they're not on this side of this model, but you can see them a lot better on that one. Still no landing lights, which is pretty depressing because that doesn't make them look very detailed. This still has the one-piece wings, as you guys can see. It doesn't look as bad as this one does, but still doesn't look great. I already did the wing detail back here. I'm not really sure what those lines are for. If you guys could comment below, that'd be great. I think that that's a cargo door right there, then that's the luggage. I think that's what it is. Yeah. Anyway, the horizontal stabilizers look a lot better on this model because they're not attached to the fuselage. They're actually put through the fuselage. So it just looks a lot more realistic. All right, now we're going to start off with the bellies of the aircraft. We don't really need to take it to the right side because it's just plain. It's just the same, just minus the cargo doors. Anyway, this one, so you see the nose gear, not very detailed. You don't even have the doors where they go into. And then you have the old Gemini Jets logo. Unfortunately, I did break that gear off a few years ago, but I glued it back on. That's how you can see all that glue residue. The doors actually on this one aren't very detailed, but they're detailed enough. And then you really don't have like the actual place like where the gear goes in. They're just kind of stuck on there, which I don't like that. And then you got that ugly piece right there where they put the wing on, and then that ugly piece right there where they put the horizontal stabilizers on. Guys, I'm gonna have to make this. I'm gonna have to speed up this video just because this will take longer. I may have to do part 1 and part 2 of this because this is probably gonna take over 15 minutes. Anyway, so on this belly of this plane, we have the actual gear doors painted on there, but where the gear goes up, no gear doors like on the nose gear. Actually, they may have slight ones over here. Nope, they don't. Still not very detailed, but actually, with the main gear, this gear is not as detailed as the 2002 is, because the 2002, as you can see down there in your top right hand corner, I think it's on your top right hand corner, you have the gear which actually has like a white speck in the middle, which is actually how they look. But sorry about that, guys. On this model, it's just black, which looks really bad because that's not how they actually look in real life. So. But you have better gear doors on this. Still no place where the gear goes up, but that's okay. And then your details. So, anyway, I gotta hurry up, guys. I'm gonna do the last 2 models. I'm just gonna compare these two. Then I'm not gonna compare the 2011 to 2016 one just because I am running out of time. I only have like 6 minutes left, and it's gonna take more than 6 minutes, I assume. So now we're gonna compare the Gemini Jets 2016 release with the Aeroclassics 2016 release. start off the note with what I have to say about this. Basically, Gemini Jets does not look very good because it doesn't have the windshield wipers on them, unlike the Aeroclassics does. So for that, Aeroclassics did it better. The door, Gemini Jets did it better. Obviously, it's a lot more detailed than this one. Nose gear, once again, it's Gemini Jets because it has the white inner tire wheel. I think inner tire. Can't remember what it's called. Anyway, it has that, unlike that one, which is just black tire, black nose gear. Landing lights, nope on this one. Landing lights, nope on this one. This actually does have the two-piece wings, though. This has the one-piece. This actually doesn't look as bad with the one-piece, but still doesn't look great. On top of the wing detail, basically the same. Still pretty good, not too bad. Yeah. Back here you got your easily to see, but that's probably just because of the blue, your cargo door and your luggage door. Horizontal stabilizers look good. They're not they're put inside of the fuselage actually, not just stuck on obviously. But anyway, that looks good for that. Gear on this one looks better than on this one. We gotta look at the left side of this one to see the gear doors. Oh crap. Alright, don't pay attention to that, guys. Someone just made some noise upstairs. Just try to ignore it. Luggage doors on there looked okay. They look okay. And then the horizontal stabilizers look good too. Now we'll check out the bottom. I'm just gonna say Gemini Jets is gonna win just because, I mean, look at this. This is detailed greatly. You have the gear doors in there, the place where the gear goes up. Gemini Jets. You have all these little markings on it. Gear, actual gear doors. Places where the gear actually goes up. Kind of fainted in there, but you can see them. And yeah, just a much more detailed model than the other two so far. And on this one, you have the gear doors where the gear goes up, kind of little gear doors right there. Your beacon light, no, and then you have your stand hold, and then your gear. Yeah, Gemini Jets will win on this. Would get a better rating on this one, just because Aeroclassics is not as detailed. But I mean, I like Aeroclassics because they do different models. Like Gemini Jets hasn't released a JetBlue A3. Never mind. They just released an A320. But as of like 2 months ago, they hadn't released one. No. As of like 3 months ago, they hadn't. No, it's 2 months ago. 2 months ago, they released their first JetBlue in like 2 years, which kind of sad. But Aeroclassics has released a lot of JetBlue, which is good that we have Aeroclassics, because otherwise we probably wouldn't have very many JetBlue models at our aircraft, and it's been like 10 years since Gemini Jets has released a Frontier, but Aeroclassics did release one, so we probably wouldn't have Frontier either if it wasn't for Aeroclassics and Velocity models. We wouldn't have Frontier. So yeah. One last detail, guys. On the Gemini Jets, it has the antennas and the Wi-Fi box, unlike this one. So yeah, I'm not as long as I was last time, but I'm not going to stay yapping. I got all my news done. So thank you guys for watching. Please give this video a comment and a like and a subscribe. And please stay tuned for my Southeastern Georgia airport update, which is my subscriber route airport. If you guys do not have a route with me, watch that, and then whichever video, whichever plane, I don't know why I'm mixing everything up today, does not have a route on it, that's yours. If you just comment below on that video, and you're for sure to get it unless someone else gets it before you, obviously. Thanks guys for watching, comment, like, and subscribe, and see you guys later.